drug.
Okay, controlled substance. All right. I'll accept the pleas and find you guilty, dismiss the remaining disorderly count, and the show up for court today.
Like 9:02.
Say that again?
Like 9:02, I barely made it.
She's been here this whole time, Deputy?
Yes, she's been here.
All right. Mr. Patterson, how does your client wish to proceed?
Your Honor, I would announce at this time pursuant to plea negotiations in 23 CR 3058, she is going to enter a plea of guilty to interference as well as possession of paraphernalia. States agreed to dismiss count 3 disorderly conduct as well as dismiss 22 TR 4156.
Okay, dismiss the 4156 entirely, with or without.
With, Your Honor.
Okay. And then on the other case, guilty to count 1 interference and count 2 para, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Dismissed any remaining counts. Okay. So, Ms. Meyer, is that your plea agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead then in 23 CR 300058 to count 1, interference with law enforcement?
Guilty.
Is anyone making you enter this plea of guilty by any threats or promises?
No, ma'am.
Plead in count 2, possession of paraphernalia? How do you plead it? Do you plead guilty in both counts, interference and possession of paraphernalia? You understand if I accept your pleas, there'll be no trial. You'll be found guilty and unable to appeal the conviction?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what happened on December 4th, 2023 that, in your own words, would make you guilty of interference with a law enforcement officer?
I refused to be arrested.
You refused to be arrested? What behavior did you have as you refused?
I used my 1st, 4th, 5th, and 11th Amendment.
I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. Can you say that again, please?
I just applied like amendments. I walked away, really. That's all that I did, and continued about my day. Like I went to the bank.
So you said you used your 3rd and 4th amendments?
The 1st, 4th, 5th, and 11th Amendment, yeah.
Which amendments are those that you're referring to?
I'm unsure.
And Judge, if I may help, I would tell a court that as a factual basis, what she would tell the court is that the police officers had directed her to turn around, place her hands behind her back, and that she was being placed under arrest, that she did not physically follow along with their directions and in fact was resisting some, so that that would qualify as the interference that she's pleading guilty to.
Very good, but I want to know what her understanding of these amendments are as to what she did when she.
My rights as an American to be free. Freedom.
Okay, what you said you applied your 3rd amendment. What did you do?
No, my 1st, 4th, 5th, and 11th Amendment.
1st, 4th.
That's all that I said. I said I'm applying my 1st, my 4th, 5th, and 11th Amendment.
Okay, and what's
Like my rights to be free.
What's the 1st amendment that you're citing? Can you tell me what it is?
No, I cannot. I have it written down somewhere in a notebook. I know I had my notebook
so
on
you
me.
don't know what the
I
1st
was
amendment
ready.
is?
Not off the top of my head.
And
But I have it in a notebook that I had on me that day, and I was ready to read them to him. He said I was being arrested for disorderly conduct.
what's the 4th amendment, if you know?
It's in my notebook, ma'am. I'm not
Do you know the
educated.
5th? Do you know the 5th?
Ma'am,
Do you know the 5th amendment that you used?
I know that I have it written down and I had them prepared to state to him.
All right, so I presume you don't know the 11th amendment either. Do you? Can you tell me what the 11th amendment is that you were using on the officer that day?
My rights as an American to be free and freedom of speech. I know that they all have.
That's the 11th amendment?
Pretty sure it actually has something to do with like my rights to be a parent.
To be a what?
to be a parent, like it has something to do with like my parental rights.
Okay, all right. So you had some, you think you had these amendments written in a notebook, and
I
you were
have them
going
written in
to
a
read them
notebook.
to him, but you were going to read them to the officer, but you didn't?
He didn't give me a chance. It was him and like 2 other officers that came and
So
put
as
me
you're,
on the ground because
as
I
you-
walked away because he did not have any reason to necessarily arrest me. He drove past me and then did a U-turn and then blocked me off to go to the bank.
okay. So do you agree that you did what your attorney said you did?
Yep. Yep. I'm guilty.
Okay. And did you have some drug paraphernalia at the time?
Yes, I did.
What'd you have?
I am unsure what they found in my bag, but I know that I had paraphernalia on me.
These were items you were going to use to ingest or inhale some illegal substances?
It was like at the bottom of my bag. I was not high the day that they arrested me.
Okay.
Glass pipe, Your Honor.
Well, oh, a glass pipe. Okay.
Yes.
A pipe that you'd use to smoke what? Marijuana, meth,
Mm, I don't know.
some kind of illegal drug?
Yep, some sort of illegal drug.
Okay. Controlled substance. All right. I'll accept the pleas and find you guilty, dismiss the remaining disorderly count and the other case. Recommendations for sentencing?
In count 1, the state would recommend a fine of $100, a 6-month underlying, suspended for a 12-month non-reporting probation, and in count 2, a $50 fine, 30-day underlying to be run concurrent to count 1, suspended for a 12-month non-reporting, as well as any cost or fees.
Anything further, Mr. Patterson?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So, Ms. Meyer, where do you work?
I'm working for.
Okay,
We set up outside of like Lowe's and like Outwoods and stuff like that.
sure. And is this like 40 hours a week, full-time?
I would say more like 30, like a part-time.
Okay. I am going to waive attorney fees, but on count 1, the interference, your fine is $100 and your sentence is 6 months in the county jail, but I will suspend that. Count 2, the drug paraphernalia will be a $50 fine, a concurrent 30-day jail sentence, suspended. You will pay $158 in court costs and $60 supervision fee. You will be on a reporting 12-month probation. Call court services or go by there as soon as this hearing is over, although they're probably closed until 1 or 1:30. But you must report to them today. I'm ordering all standard conditions of probation. I wish you success on this case. Please do what you're told so you don't have to come back and see me again.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. You're free to go, and as we are in recess.